Hi everyone, this is a short introduction to the basics of Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is a website that you can use to insert questions, comments, as well as voiceover into video, either video that already exists on YouTube, Khan Academy, TED Talks, or even your own content. And you would add that right here with this blue button, add content, like let's say if you had a screencast. It also, the site, Edpuzzle, allows you to trim videos to maybe make them a little bit more user-friendly for students. So let's look at an example of how you would do this. First of all, I would go ahead and sign in using Google, your Jefferson Union email. And then when you want to search for something, you go up there in that top bar, surface area. I want students to be able to visualize finding a surface area using a net. The first search results are actually already created Edpuzzle videos, and it goes in order. Let's say I'm like, hey, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I want to use something that maybe someone's already created. I want a quick intro, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. This one has 5 questions. Let's go take a look at what they've got. So if I want to check it out, I can play the video, interact with it, come over here, look at the first multiple choice question. Six faces. This is what a student would see with the 100. And then continuing on, you can look at other questions. All right. Also note that this is what an open-ended question looks like. What was the best part of your week? I just typed in today. Click submit. Great. I'm going to continue. Now, let's say I really liked this video. This video is really great. I want to do a little bit of editing with it though. So I go to edit. It's already automatically going to add it to your library and it will save in there. With this video, I can either trim it, I can add voiceover, or I can insert other questions or edit the existing questions. So let's say when I was looking at this, I thought, I don't really want this question. What are the shapes of the faces? You can edit it, change the question, change the responses. Right here is how you mark whether or not they're correct or not. You can add another answer choice, or you can actually just delete the question. Say, okay, I don't want that question. Let's say you wanted to add in a note. So in other words, this one over here was an open-ended question that students type in, but let's say I actually wanted to add in a note. And I wanted to add it in about here. And my note is, it's a non-interactive thing. So do you think or visualize how much wrapping paper it would take to wrap the box? I don't know why I would say that, but sure. I want them to think about something though. It forces the video to pause and it doesn't move on until a student clicks continue. Once you're done editing, you click finish and it's automatically added to your own content under my content. Let's say instead, when you did the search, you didn't like any of the Edpuzzle videos that you saw here. By the way, you can always click see more. Let's say you want to search YouTube, you can hit see more. Let's say you want to go to Khan Academy, you've got your favorite video. For example, maybe you like this video. You can go ahead and from here, go to edit and repeat the process, insert questions. Now, let's say you created a video and you wanted to assign it to your classes. Well, one way you could do it is assigning it to your first period. There is a way you can import your contacts from Google Classroom And there is, it's on the support page of Edpuzzle. You can, then you can see their responses. You can also instead share it with a colleague using the public links. And this is, again, is under assign. But instead of assign to a class, you go to public links. You can copy the link, and let's say you share it with a colleague. So you email it to them, say, hey, do you want to use this? Can you look at it? Can you give me feedback? Or you can just post that link in your Google Classroom if you don't want students to have to log in to Edpuzzle, and because you don't care what their actual responses are. You just want them to offer it as a way to engage with the material. A couple of notes on sharing is under my content, I have a maximum video storage, library storage of 20 videos. So if I wanted a workaround for that, there's two ways. One, you can refer your colleagues. Every person who signs up using Edpuzzle, using your contact or your code, your referral code, you get 3 extra videos in your library. An easier way is likely to go to, see right here, I'm with Jefferson High School. I can go to Jefferson High School, and let's say Mr. Wong here teaches the same course that I do. What I can do is I can either share my video with him and have him add it to his library, then I can delete it from mine, or perhaps we just work together to share videos, and if we want students just to be able to see them. Again, you can have a maximum of 20 in your library at one time, so it is something to think about. Hope this was helpful.